Welcome back to the 33rd episode of a close combat Wacht am Rhein playthrough with the Allies in the Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. And this time around we are once again defending Habscheid against some armor and, let's have a quick look at this. So if we view the map, the Germans are very cornered and, well, there's so many tanks there that if you give the enemy tanks, they can't really even move them out of spawn. So what I'm going to do, in the cheesy interest of wrapping up this playthrough sometime soon and not have to deal with the same battle groups that I've been fighting and defeating several times already, and just have them respawn and have to fight them again, because once again, fuck you so very much for that, Matrix Games. In the interest of this, we're going to go with pretty much what we did last episode. And since armored assault has not worked out for the Germans, they're now going to be trying to attack with infantry instead. And maybe a little bit of armor, but mainly infantry. So let's see. Let's give them, let's say, I don't know. Well, they don't really have that much infantry to actually choose from. Some Panzeraufklarer MG teams maybe, and a heavy machine gun team, another Sugtrupp, and we are going to give them, do they have a flame half-track? No. But okay, we're not going to give them too much armor, because I really just don't want this enormous traffic jam that's been created to be what makes us having to fight another 30 battles of the same stuff. I'm just not interested in doing it. I'm sorry if that seems cheesy, but I really don't want to do it, honestly. If it was like something new, I wouldn't mind to play 200 episodes of this playthrough if it wasn't the same shit over and over again, because Matrix Games decided that dead German soldiers, if you defeat them, are just going to come back to life again. Same with the damn equipment. Destroy a tank, it's just magically regenerated. It's no tanks, and you know what? We're just taking on a full infantry force. So let's give them another one of these. Heavy machine gun, couple of flamethrowers, and we're going to go full infantry ourselves, and we're going to see what happens. Screw our anti-tank stuff. And let's get some platoon leader in here. Another 30 cal. Let's maybe get a couple of 50 cals just for fun. Although they have very limited ammo, which is an issue, but oh well. Get some more bar teams, rifle teams in. The battles on this map have been extremely tedious and boring. And I don't want to do it anymore, to be honest. So we're gonna take an infantry on infantry fighter. I wouldn't mind doing it if it was just like this 10 times in a row, and then finally we wrap it up. But since if we can't defeat these guys now, the next turn, all the dead Germans are going to respawn across the entire strategic map, and we're going to have to fight another 10 plus episodes of stuff we've already done multiple times. We've already won multiple times. I just don't want to do it. This is me counteracting the stupidity of Matrix Games, basically. And with that being said, let's just get to it. Let's deploy our forces, surround the enemy, and this time they will be trying an infantry assault, because as you can see from all these dead tanks, there's a lot more tanks that have died than this. Just so many have died that old dead tanks are now getting removed because of a limit on how many dead tanks there can be on the map. We can take on the tanks. It's just, I don't know. It's whatever. We're gonna finish this, and we're gonna do it with style. Well, that might not be correct, but we're gonna, and we might not finish it as well. I mean, there's no guarantee we're gonna finish it, but we are certainly gonna give ourselves a decent chance at doing so. So we got 50 cals up in the church spire there, and let's get some 30 cals. And I mean, by all means, let me know in the comments how retarded you feel it is that I'm doing it this way, but I don't want to play another 500 episodes of just the same exact shit over and over again, because everything you kill just respawns. Do you want to watch that? I wouldn't want to watch that. I certainly don't want to play it. Playing it arguably is more fun than watching it, so yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. Matrix games need to make better decisions, and in lieu of them doing so, I'm gonna do it like this. Instead of giving them a bunch of tanks that we can take out most stuff, but not all of, and then we can't counterattack because it's just not feasible on this map. Oh, it certainly hasn't worked out for us in the past. We got close one time, but then AI bullshit, I believe, if I recall correctly, kind of made it not work out for us. So, yeah, this time around, we are hopefully finishing them off. I'm all for fighting an extra battle or two here or there, but I'm really all against stuff that you've already killed, senselessly coming back from the dead. Mechanical or biological, doesn't matter, it just comes back from the dead and you have to fight it again. Same circumstance, same map. My forces, meanwhile, have to actually take the attritional losses that occur from all this continuous fighting. Meanwhile, the enemy just comes back if you kill them all. Stupid as fucking shit. Let's begin. So, here we are. We got them cornered and we've been doing good here, so I feel like we deserve the victory. If I'm being honest. Alright, let's see if we can't do a good number on them here. We have a lot of them spotted, so... I guess mortars could have come in handy, but oh well. So, this is kind of a wrapping it up, but it's also counteracting the cheesiness that we have been seeing in this playthrough from Matrix Games' side with the decision making. Better kill these flamethrowers. Well, if you're too busy, you're gonna turn into barbecue, so I don't know. Too busy to not become barbecue? Are these guys shooting at anything? Yes, they are. Let's see if we can't get the last guy in the flamethrower team though. Good. That guy's gone. Excuse me, why are we not killing these guys in the open street over here? There we go, that's good. Alright, let's keep it up. I mean, we've already seen us fighting tanks here, time and time and time again, as evidenced by all these dead tanks. So the Germans, I mean, give them a lot of tanks, they're just going to be stuck in the spawn, really. They're not going to get out of here, there's just too much dead stuff anyway. So, we're wrapping it up. Is it cheesy? Sure, I agree. But I'm willing to be cheesy, rather than play the same battles against stuff that I've already defeated several times, over and over again. Screw fighting undead Nazi zombies. For real. I mean, if it was new battle groups that came in, right? If you defeat the battle group and then more reinforcements come in, so you have to fight some different battle group, that's okay. I wouldn't have a problem with that. That would make sense, but... it's just you kill the battle group, remove it from the strategic map, then it comes back again, you kill it again, 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 etc. You know? Like, fucking hell, that's just stupid. If you disagree on that, good for you. I don't disagree with that, so there you have it. Either way, we're just going to farm them down here, and then at some point we can probably make the move. We do want to cause a lot more casualties before we do so. Alright, well, I mean, should only be a matter of time. So far, I was hoping we would have done a bit more damage by now, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say to this rather than just let it play out, because I guess I've said my piece. I've been complaining about this a lot in this playthrough, but I really feel like it is absolutely redonkulous, some of the decisions Matrix Games made. And I think that's pretty uniform in the close combat community, that everyone in there would probably agree that Matrix Games don't at all come close to making only good decisions with their games. The better versions of close combat are actually what the modding community produce, to be honest. Because they sometimes fix some of the stuff that Matrix Games, not all of it. Some of it would just take too much of like the game engine, change the game engine and such, which, by the way, Matrix Games should be doing, not the modding community. It's like Matrix Games is like Bethesda, but a bit worse in some ways, I would say. Okay, they're offering a ceasefire, and the morale is going down tremendously, so we just keep punishing them for attacking her, and we counterattack soon enough. So how's the ammo counter? Yeah, like the 50 cals or 50 rounds or less left on both of them. Which is a little bit of an issue with the 50 cals. They have very limited ammunition. We've wiped out several enemy teams, and several of them are quite damaged. So we should be able to counterattack fairly soon now. Once this thing goes down here, we can maybe move these guys up to the... Oh! I have the trees disabled still from a previous episode. But yeah, just move them up to the tree line here with the fences. Once this guy goes down, preferably also these guys, but it's whatever. Okay, the platoon leaders haven't really been doing that much, so let's just move them in a little bit and see what comes of that. They might be able to spot some enemies for us that we haven't seen yet. They might be able to take it to... Oh, there's a flamethrower team. Okay, don't get too close to that, actually. That's not a good idea. Well... Oh boy, here comes artillery. Let's move the fucking... All these guys just need to move up so they don't get annihilated by that artillery strike. I'll leave the 50 cals in reserve. Okay, flamethrower surrendered. So let's move up these teams a little bit here now. Just move these guys in here as well. Lord Almighty, that is some serious artillery right there. These guys don't want to move anymore, neither do these, but they're gonna have to. Lord, this artillery. Either way, I mean, we really just need to take the Victor location, but we need to fight the way there though, so I guess we might as well just kill everything we come across. Hey, wait, why didn't these guys move? Okay, let's move these guys in as well. Just everything, push up now. Everything that doesn't have a machine gun of sorts. Alright, pushing in, killing everything. Everything that doesn't surrender anyway. And if we can just get 2 teams, or 1 team really, over to this Victor location and claim that, then all is lost for the Germans, and we have won the day. And they keep surrendering, so... Someone's receiving fire over here. These guys, I don't really believe them. Did they really receive fire? Not sure I actually believe that. Okay, well. Well, let's just push into the building here. Who cares? Let's go and fuck them up. These guys as well. Let's just get in here and kill them all. They want to be like that? Well, let's show them what we're all about. Killing Nazis. Okay, they got the team in here that we can't see, unfortunately, but they're about to go get fucked over here, that's for sure. Move this team in. Get these guys moving. These guys as well. Stop! Stop stopping the move, basically. Come on. Get a fucking move on. Get a goddamn move on, boys. What is taking so long with this whole advance, sir? There's barely any Germans left. I wish I could zoom in a bit further. It's kind of weird, because in previous versions of... oh, well, maybe not. But in Close Combat 3, Cross of Iron, you can zoom in further. Not sure in the original, but in the remake you can. And I think that was made before this, actually, so... Why is that no longer an option? Maybe because it wasn't in the original, I don't know. Either way, let's beat the living fucking crap out of the remaining 2 guys there, or whatever it is, 4 guys. Okay, they are fighting like crazy. No, who the fuck is surrendering on our side here right now? What the hell is that? What's going on? I can't even... is it Control K to remove dead bodies? Yes. Where's the fighting here? I don't get what the fighting is there right now. Who's punching? What was that? Anyway, I mean we won, so as I said, let me know in the comments if you think this was a cheesy way to win. I think what is more cheesy, personally, is Matrix Games' decisions in regards to this game. I think they are way more cheesy. Fucking, I'm done fighting Nazi zombies. I don't want this to be a 200 episode plus playthrough, or 300 plus episode playthrough, because I have to fight stuff over and over and over and over again, even when I kill it. That fucking sucks. Plainly put. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate if you left a like on it. And, well, thank you for watching. And as always, you can catch me in the next one. So, have a good one.